Hey guys, hello everyone, and welcome to this vlog post. It's like a throwback, and well, I'm just hang on for a moment. I'm going to be posting this on my personal Facebook group, so you guys can, personal Facebook page as well, so that if you guys wanna, come in and interact on this one, I'm just gonna post this so that that everyone out there on my Facebook knows that I'm making this video right now, and you guys can jump in and comment and stuff, and as I go through some of the experiences on this video, I would like you guys to join in and also, let me know if you felt some of the same things. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing some of the motivations as to why I started out the Binary Lab. How did it turn out to be the way it is today? Like, wow, 3 years down the road, and nearly 3,000 people. So. It's like sitting window side. This is Narita near the airport. Actually here for the weekend for a online entrepreneurs summit, like a mastermind kind of a thing. Let me post this link onto my personal Facebook group, and then just gonna get started getting down to this stuff right away. And by the way, if you're here watching this right now, let's go ahead and comment, say hello or something, so I know you're there. And like today I had a really long day. Voice is a little bit gone because I'm dehydrated and stuff. But I'm feeling very, very inspired through some of the activities I did today, which like today I'm actually at this thing called the Netpreneur Summit. It's in Tokyo. Nothing to do with binary trading, but it's to do with online entrepreneurs. And there was an exercise today about branding. Okay, about branding and defining a mission statement for a company. And hey there, Ralphie. Yeah, so you actually missed out a couple of my previous live videos, but live right now from the Netpreneur Summit. Just wanted to typing this up. Your Summit Hotel, official hotel. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Typing this Narita Radisson Hotel. Okay, sweet. All right, so we're live right now, and so I'm gonna talk about I said I'm actually here in Tokyo at this event called the Netpreneur Summit, and today there was a branding exercise to actually help us identify as business owners, like what is our mission, what is our purpose, and in order to create a branding, what I was taught in this very, very useful lecture that we did today was like, they say that there are business owners out there that can employ consultants and advertising agencies and PR agencies to come up with stuff, but honestly, there's no one that knows it better than yourself. So I was looking back like 3 years ago. What exactly did I create Binary Lab for? Okay, just rewind a little bit of the story. Back then, 3 years ago, let me get a drink of water. Wow, thirsty. So 3 years ago, actually more than 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, I was like you guys. Back then, I recall that I was just beginning to make some money. Not yet in binary trading. This was about November 2012-ish. So back then I was already making money. I was doing like a drop shipping business at the time, and I had some spare cash, could pay off the debts and bills. And I, having done trading in the past with Forex and stocks, like way back, although I had bad experiences in both, like a lot of people, I made some really bad screw ups in both Forex and stocks. And I totally laid off trading because at the time, I had a business that failed. It was a tennis coaching business, and I had too many things to worry about. So don't eat your apple. Don't eat apple. Yeah, I don't have an apple today, Jay. So I so back then I had a bad run in my traditional business, which was like a tennis instruction place, and then where we had this long rain spell in Singapore, I basically couldn't do any business, any work. So went into debts, ran into a lot of business challenges, and then later part when, like I said, when I went to drop shipping, I turned my life around. Internet marketing, drop shipping. Uh, I started making like a positive cash flow, and finally decided, with a little bit of cash, I kind of, although I've been burnt in trading a couple of times, I kind of miss it. But at the same time, all this chart stuff just kind of scares me a little bit. And at a point of time, I thought that if I could just get some reliable signals, that could be it. So I have a bit of spare cash. Not at the point of time. This is back in 2012, end of 2012. I had a bit of spare cash that I could use towards testing to see if certain signal programs and services actually worked. And if it worked out, I could throw more money at it. So, like a lot of people, rather than finding something out there, it found me instead. Remember, like when you're surfing the web, maybe even you guys get it these days. And if you're watching this video and you have experienced that situation, just go ahead and comment down below that you experienced something like that. Go and comment down beneath this video if you were one day surfing on the net, finding something to do, and then suddenly this pop up happened at the back of your screen, and happened at the back of your screen, and it says like, did you know if you could turn $500 into a extra income of $2,000 per week? You guys ever pick up that stuff that then pops up at the back of your page? So, like, it was that void that I was facing at that time, and I thought, hey, this sounds like what I'm looking for. This kind of automated binary signal stuff seems too good to be true. It's what I need, and if accuracy is really true, and plus there's a refund, why not just give it a shot? So I gave it a shot, and the first day was very positive. Like a lot of people, it takes just some positive, encouraging results to make you think that, hey, this could be it. So remember how first day I got a nice unbelievable result of like 11 out of 14 trades won. So I was on the top of the wall. I thought, I've hit the gold mine, and let's see what I do tomorrow. So tomorrow, the very next day, I had something like 4 wins and 9 losses. And I thought, this is bullshit. Let me give it one more day, because the FAQ said, it doesn't work all the time, but when it doesn't work, just pull out. All right. The only thing that they failed to say was that when do you actually go in? When do you stay out? So the third day I came back in, and it was like I had 5 wins, 5 losses. So I thought, okay, break even. I'll give it another day and just check it out. 4th day, my God, it was like, by the 4th day I was weary. I was weary because like I would win a trade, and I thought the next one just didn't feel very likely that's gonna work. I stayed out, but ended up the next one won. And then I took the next one because for fear of loss, I went in again, and on the third one, lost that. So, and I stayed on the next one. So basically, I was staying out of every damn winning trade, picking up only the losing ones. As it was just all really, really bad timing. So, and then by the end of that, I realized that the signals were totally random. There was no accuracy at all to some of the commercial stuff that I could buy. And then finally, I saw on my Facebook timeline, someone was posting about getting results from a trading group. So I thought, wow, if there really was like an online trading community where people could discuss signals live, and when there are results being made, that I could see that it wasn't just a few people, but a lot of the people were winning the trades. I thought that would be awesome. So I joined that group. I paid a membership fee, and then I also had to open a broker account with through their link as well to be added into that group. It was a condition, so I had to pay a membership fee plus also a broker deposit. And then I went on some of the webinars, which actually had no screen, so it was like a no chart sound only kind of webinar. So it was kind of stupid at the time. And then basically listening to the lead trader, it's like I had to listen to the lead trainer basically say, okay, this is wait. All right, There it is. There it is. So now, get ready. End of this. Oh, cancel. Look at this one instead. And then the next moment, when he starts taking a break from the market, we hear him doing his stupid video game stuff on the background. I don't know what kind of silly professionalism is that. So
this one is nice.
So long story short, that group seemed promising at first, and after about 2 weeks, started canceling sessions, and finally, before long, they actually disappeared. So it was apparent to me that at a point of time, they weren't. It seemed like they weren't actually really trading. They didn't really know how to trade. It got to the phase where they're just like jumping from one thing to the next thing to the other thing. Even though there were certain things that were making results, but they were just hopping around. And then it just didn't seem that they were really trading because it was nothing responsible at the time. And then after 3 weeks, okay, so it ran for about 2-3 weeks before I joined in. And when I joined in, they ran for another 2-3 weeks, and they disappeared. They all disappeared from the face of Facebook. All the social accounts were gone. I couldn't find anyone. The group was gone. I couldn't find any of them. And so I was left to load up my charts again, and I found out that, coming to think of it, on the times that they lost accuracy, it seemed as if some of the trades being called was totally random. Some of the trades didn't have any technical basis at all. You see, looking back, because I was using screen recording software at the time to record the sound and just kind of play back.
Sorry.
I just wanted to make sure that everything was working out. I just wanted to make sure that I could understand what's going on and just try and reverse engineer what kind of methods they could possibly be using. So I realized that it was totally random, and I felt a lot of things. Okay, I felt cheated by the stupid softwares and robots that I purchased in the past that made me blue like 3-4 accounts. A lot of people probably had that experience as well. So after blowing a couple accounts, joined a group that disappeared. So I felt that the group idea was great, but I didn't have a working group that I could use, right? And then at the same time, as a trader, back then I felt that I know how to look at charts. I know how to look at charts because my mom and dad were both brokers at the time. Like my mom and dad actually met in a broking firm back in Singapore. My dad was a forex dealer, and my mom was like a forex a stockbroker. So this was back in the day of the small size monitors that were in black and green, and then my mom would print out on dot matrix printers like lengths and lengths of charts, which she would tear out and use a ruler and pencil to draw, to plot points and literally manually draw Bollinger Bands, manually draw moving averages, and then do Fibonacci ratios. And then this was what I grew up with. Never really took an actual interest in it. My mom was just trying to shove it down my throat all the time. But later on, when I came back to trading, it made sense. So that was when I got to assemble a couple of people from the group that disbanded, right? That I knew they were interested in trading. I mean, a friend requested them and stuff on Facebook, so we connected regularly. So I connected and I said, like, how about this? It could do us all a lot of good if we could just trade together. I needed somewhere that we could trade together, and at the same time I needed opinions, because a lot of the time as a trader, trading is honestly a very lonely, can be even a boring thing. All right. When you have to wait for the setup, and at the same time, sometimes when you really want an opinion and you don't know if you're right or you're wrong, or sometimes it's not even a matter of right or wrong, because no one really knows the market, right? But you want an opinion if you're further away or closer to the so-called the Holy Grail, the way of trading properly. And then I felt that I needed like proper charts, proper directions, like I needed clear instruction, which um,
Alright.
like clear instructions on how to enter exit trades. I needed a community, and right at the time when I started buying that, I needed like to be able to tap into other people's thinking as well. Like at that point of time, right, it was a group of us, about 9-10 people, and then 9-10 people. I'm hearing a lot of the rapper noise. About 9-10 people were getting together and trading, and then what we was doing is that we were sharing screens. It was like Google Hangout.
Ow.
So we clicking from one screen to the next screen to the other screen, and then we looking at each other and saying, what do you think of this setup? What do you think of this setup? What do you think of this setup? And then over time we move from one platform to the other platform, and then finally now we're using Zoom. Zoom is like the really fast webinar streaming thing that basically when I trade, you guys get to see the exact same thing on my screen as well. So you guys get to see the same kind of setups what I'm looking at. You get to see the kind of stuff that I'm trading on as well. You get the kind of stuff that I'm trading on, and it's so far it's been the fastest platform. I find that this is even better than. Oh my god, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. So I went from GoToWebinar to Zoom. It looks real fast. It's like mobile platform friendly. But anyway, it was for all these things that I created. What's that? Oh my god, serious? Are you serious? Like Jay, you can type in Thai?
No. I think he used Google.
Yeah,
Google has a.
Jonah, you're totally correct. You need like specific trigger standards.
He said I'm
So
done.
at the in the
I'm done.
okay, I think there's something wrong with my white balance.
I'm not done.
Okay, so in the beginning, like all I could do was I knew how to use certain indicators. I knew how to. I could tell people about stuff, but I what I didn't know at the point of time back 3 years ago was I knew in forex like how you identify a trend and stuff. But because we were going from forex to binary, I couldn't decide what kind of expiry time to use. I couldn't decide on should we do like this with a 2-minute or 5-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute? I couldn't tell. And then I couldn't tell when we should actually go for reversals or trend continuations and stuff. And for all those things I felt that I needed as a trader, that's why I put together this group in the community. And what I see that's very beautiful now about the Binary Lab, the way it is like say whatever you want about the methods and stuff, but I think one thing that is greater than me, one thing that's greater than the fact that I started the Binary Lab is the fact that people in the group, people inside of the group called Binary Lab, they are actually doing their own thing. People inside the group at Binary Lab, when I'm doing my own work on social media and stuff, my promotional work, and I see from time to time, I just log in and check, what stuff are people talking about, what kind of trades are people doing. I was like, wow, so much stuff is actually going on in there. It's like a self-supporting thing, and I realized that what I created out of a personal need 3 years ago, to find buddies in this lonely game called trading, actually become like a self-sustaining community. So what I found to be beautiful, having created this thing called Binary Lab, is that since then, what happened was that I find there's a great load of reciprocity that's happening inside the Binary Lab. In the beginning, like some people will be lost, right? When they look at the method videos, and it's like, oh my god, I'm looking at charts for the first time. And some people, they've never like explored anything along this nature. Like more of the artsy side of people, and then they come to training, like, what is this stuff? So they come into that and they get like totally lost in like the deep end. And when they post the message in the chat group among the traders, And then suddenly, we get a whole bunch, not just one or two people, but a lot of people jumping in to help. And it's like you see all the more experienced people helping the newbies, and that's something that really really makes me feel like, wow, this is something is really, really powerful. And when I see some of my students coming out to with their own strategies, okay, so like I lay down some of the basic trading rules that after my years of experience, like my past and present methods that I find to be good, my students, they take it one better by adding this thing, this other thing, and then some of them have gone to a different time frame to do their trades on, taking different expiries, but some of them are doing really, really good accuracy. There was a guy that recently took his account from 10K 2 months ago to 51K, on a regulated broker, and it was like it was kind of like inspiring to there was a feature, okay, like basically, as you know, in the Binary Lab is free to join. You can actually just get your free membership to the Binary Lab, get full access to the Facebook group, full access to the traders chat and the webinars that I run when you open an account through the Binary Lab, because the Binary Lab actually gets commissions from all the various brokers, so that way we don't need to charge fees, right? Because like all the other services out there, they want to charge you joining fees, monthly fees, and all kinds of BS. But I thought, if brokers already have a referral fee, just take that. Everything else is all free. So, but to come back to my point, I was looking in the report of the broker in this so-called back office that they gave me as a referral, right? And then in this report, I think it was a feature that they were not supposed to show, but they put it there anyway. They showed me details on like the client's net deposits, no, the general client's net deposits from day zero to now, the client's money made day zero to now, and also the company's net profit, right? And what I saw was that this regulated broker was making a net loss of $11,000. And this is a combination of people, but I believe that this guy who this guy had a lot to do with the broker's net loss of 11,000. The guy who took 10,000 to 50,000, right? And then I'm just looking forward. I don't know if the feature is still going to be there. Maybe next month, the month after that, if the broker goes into a high 5-figure loss, or if they go into even a 6-figure loss, that's just so encouragingly inspiring. Is something like really awesome. When I have one of my guys, Jerry, was a student back in January last year, and now he's actually running like a additional bolt-on program for the Binary Lab called Naked Trading, where he teaches people how to trade with just pure price action, and even gone on to do like a signal service as well inside the group, that people I mean, it's not compulsory, but people who want that, they can also like just get that as an add-on inside the Binary Lab. So so Binary Lab has kind of like made itself come on, from something kind of like really abstract with not even a name, to within a few months having a name of its own, and then suddenly it's able to have all these powerful functions and stuff, and and methods are being born, people are getting results, um, and the community takes a life of its own, and I think it's come to be something greater than me. And you know what? For those of you who are Binary Lab or non-Binary Lab, I've actually come up with an idea, and I think I'm going to be putting this down. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I had this plan that what if we had an online trading camp, right? Um, because the fact of the matter is we have members in the various parts of the world. Um, I don't know. You guys who are watching this could state your countries and stuff. Comment. Go ahead below and comment where you're watching this video right from, and what time is it where you're at. But I thought it would be wonderful if I could handpick a bunch of people who are getting results and each to do a certain segment, maybe a 45-minute segment, and we have a break, another 45 segment, have a break, another 45-minute segment, have a break. And then, if someone wants to do a longer segment, if it's going, the content's going to be great, then great. It could be like a two solid day, 7-8 hours a day of online trading camp. I thought, that would be no one's ever done it before. And that would be something that's totally like next level. And I could see how, that would so enrich, the confidence of traders as well, new traders as well as the ones who will be speaking on that online trading camp, to kind of like looking back on that journey where they started out not too many months ago, or maybe not even a year or two ago, coming from nowhere to actually somewhere, and actually being able to share an online stage with other people that have done the same as well. And this is one of my very immediate visions, and I think that this can truly be something very big. And you know what? I'm going to be ending this video very soon, and thank you for coming on this video. But before I end, I just wanted to show you something that I'm working on right now. As you know, in the past, when people sign up for the Binary Lab, they go through this Google form process where they kind of fill up information, and my admin clerks will be creating accounts for you and sending you email instructions. A lot of the time, emails don't get delivered, right? And then we've put out this new system where, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I actually have a new video. I have a new video that's right up here. So it's like I'm just doing this whole process here that you can see, where how you can just simply pick an option. Oh, wait, I didn't put this on. So there's this video that I just did earlier a few hours ago, right from this room where I'm doing this right now, where you get to have a whole simple process of just putting in your data and go into another page, selecting an option, and then best part, inside the website, actually able to open an account directly from there, and it's like just full automation and basically build a faster way that people can get inside of the Binary Lab. So this is all already up, and if you're watching the live stream, if you're watching the live stream, this is all already up on. If you just click the sign up button, it's going to take you right there. It's thebinarylab.net, or if you're on the Facebook page, just click on that. It's going to take you to this page, and just go ahead and sign. The video here will be replaced within the next day, and we've got a way faster way for you to go on and create your account inside of the Binary Lab page, instantly verify, and you can get started with us on Monday. I'm going to be doing a really early session, actually, I think no, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do an early session on Monday. Probably going to catch the Japanese market. So it's going to be a Sunday night event, and that's going to be the first session of the week. And well, if you're in time for that, just I'll be glad to see you on that as well. And I'm pumped. I'm excited, and I'm glad to kind of define my purpose and kind of go over the stuff that I've been thinking of. And before I finish this video, I want to read out something to you. And this is like a mission statement that I came up with in this event in Tokyo that I'm attending, the Netpreneur Summit, after a branding session where through activities and questionnaires, I've come up to identify the purpose and be able to define what Binary Lab really is. So Binary Lab really is a supportive online community to provide loan-frustrated traders a place to learn, apply, and optimize binary trading skills through a culture of the proficient giving back to the new. So that's what Binary Lab is, and if you feel that is what you're looking for, if you're not already if you're in the Binary Lab now, great. I mean, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being in the right place right now. And there's so much to grow. And if you're not already in the Binary Lab, just go ahead and click up on the sign up button on this page and just get in there right now. And I'll see you on the inside. Goodbye for now.